Hello friends and welcome. So today we will try to learn one new simulation tool. It is called as MultiSim Live. Okay. So friends, by using this online simulation tool, you can perform experiments related to basic electronics, linear integrated circuits, op-amps, then voltage regulators, then digital electronic experiment, and various other basic electrical experiments you can perform by using this online simulation tool. And again, what is the advantage of this tool? You do not need to install any software. Just you have to go to this multisim.com. You can search in Google multisim live. I will provide the link in the description. If you do not have the link, just search multisim live and then you will get this online simulator option. Click on this in online. So friends, after logging in, this dashboard will open. On the left hand side you are having your username, first name, last name and your role. Okay, on the right hand side it will show the number of circuits designed by you. Okay, and in the bottom it will show the latest circuit designed by you. Okay, so if you want to design modify any circuit, just click on that circuit. Okay, and you can modify your circuit. Otherwise, if you want to create new circuit, then on the right top corner you are having this option create circuit. Okay, so when I click on this create circuit, one new window will open. So it is showing that it is initializing multisim live. Okay, user interface is very simple friends. On the left hand side you are having various options. I will show you one by one what are the various options. So very first option is measuring instruments. So here you can use voltmeter, ammeter, voltmeter plus ammeter, then reference voltage if you want to enter any text, or if you are working on digital electronic circuit, then you can use this digital meter. Okay, then next option is ground, connector and junction if you want to create. Then next one are various sources: AC voltage, AC current, clock voltage. There are various DC voltage, DC current. Then also three phase supply is also available, AM, FM. All the voltages are available here. You can also use triangular wave, triangular voltage, triangular current. Numerous sources are available. You can choose the source as per your need. Then next and very important option is these are various passive elements. So you know that you can design any circuit by using basic components like R, L, C. Then potentiometer, you can use fuses, transformers, mutually coupled inductors like this. Okay, so these options are available here. Then next one is op-amp, and if you want to perform any experiment on linear integrated circuit by using op-amps or IC 555, then you can use from these options. Then you many times you need diode, Zener diode, LED electronic circuit, you can use these components. Then various transistors are available, BJT and MOSFETs are available here. Again, Darlington pairs are also available. You can use these various components. Then in order to check the output, we are having lamp, LEDs, LED bar and buzzer. So these are your output indicators. Then here we are having different types of switches. We can also use switch as per our need. Then we are having modeling block, means these are basically dependent sources: voltage controlled current source, current controlled current source, like this. Okay, so various dependent sources are available here. Then you can use relays. So various types of relays are available here. Then you can also use voltage regulator ICs. And finally, and the most important is, you can also use digital ICs, various logic gate ICs you can use. Okay, so these are the various options available for designing any circuit. Okay, so friends, now you are aware with the various options available here. On the top ribbon side you can again find various options. So this first option is for running your simulation, second is for stopping the simulation, this interactive, transient, AC sweep, DC output, these options we will see later on. Okay, then these three options are very important. Schematic means your working area, whatever circuit you design will be available under this schematic tab. If you want to check the output waveform of any element, or simply we can say CRO screen, can be seen from this grapher tab. Here all the voltage and current waveforms will be available. Okay, and if you want to see circuit as well as output waveform, then you have to click on split button. So circuit will be on left hand side and output will be on the right hand side. Okay, so first of all we will design a basic circuit so that we will get the idea how we can design, how we can use multisim live. So friends, suppose I am using one DC voltage source. So just select the desired component. Again, when you place this component, you can move this component anywhere. Okay, and when you place this component, four options are available. If you want to delete this, click here. If you want to duplicate, reuse this voltage source, then you have to use duplicate. Then if you want to rotate this, you can use this option. Okay, and if you want to flip this, okay, if you want mirror image of this, then you have to use flip option. Okay, then suppose I am using one switch, so I am using this moment switch. Okay, push button switch. Then suppose in order to check the output, I am using suppose this lamp. So this lamp, so what I will do, I will rotate this lamp. Okay, so suppose these three components I am using. I want to design a simple circuit where if I push this switch, this bulb will be on. When I release this switch, bulb will be off. Okay, so again friends, you can see here V1. So if I double click this, I can change the name of this element from here, or whenever I click on any component on the right hand side, various options will open. So from here you can change the various parameters related to that element. Okay, suppose this is a lamp. Okay, so if I want to change the name x1, so what I will do, I will use lamp. Okay, so I can give the name as per my choice. Okay, now what is the maximum rated voltage? 12 volt. Okay, so if I want, I can change these values, maximum rating, then burnout voltage, everything I can change for any element. Okay, so here you can see we are having the lamp of 12 volt, and what is the voltage we have applied? 5 volt. So I will just double click on this 5 volt. So here a square box will open. If I use suppose 12 volt over here, so, and if I press enter, what happens? Your voltage will get converted into 12 volt. If you want to change this value, you can use this slider. If I increase or decrease this slider, you can see the values of the voltage or the parameter will change. If I want to increase this value 10 times, 43, if I want to increase 43 10 times, I will use this upper arrow, so it will get converted into 430 volt. If I want to reduce this value 10 times, I will use lower arrow. So what happens? You can see 430 volt is converted into 43 volt. Means you can increase or decrease the value 10 times by using this upper and lower keys. And I can increase and decrease the value randomly as per my need by using this slider switch. And if you want a specific value, you can just enter the value as per your need by using keyboard. Okay, again, if I want minus 12 volt, then I will click on this plus minus button. So if I click this, it will get converted into minus 12. If I again click this, it will get converted into plus 12. Means you can toggle the value of voltage between positive and negative by using this circle button. Okay, okay, now I want to do the connection. So simply what you have to do, click on any element, just go to the terminal. Okay, click on the terminal and just take your mouse where you want to connect that. Okay, so I want to connect to switch, so I will take my mouse to the one terminal of switch. This circle will indicate that now we are making the connection over here. So just click here. So what happens, your wire will get connected between 2 points. So similarly, I am connecting another terminal of switch and lamp. Okay, and then another terminal of lamp will get connected to the negative of the input supply. Okay, so this is our basic circuit. Okay, now suppose if your circuit is over, now what I will do, I will click on this run simulation button. Okay, this triangular button. So if I click on this button, what happens? We are getting one error message. No ground node was found in your circuit. Means here we have forgot to connect ground terminal. So what I will do, you can see here timer is running. It means our circuit has started simulating. So first what I will do, I will stop this simulation. Okay, and what I will do, I will go to the options. Okay, here I will go to the connectors and here I will select ground terminal, and just I will place this ground terminal over the negative terminal. This is your reference node, okay, or ground node. Okay, now I will run this simulation. Okay, so your circuit has started running, but now what happens, friend? This switch is open, so what happens? Current will not reach to this lamp, so lamp will not glow. Now as soon as I click on this switch, what happens? Switch position will change. I will click on this switch, so now you can see the switch is on and the current will flow through the switch and voltage will get applied to the lamp, so you can see your lamp is glowing. Okay, so if I click on this switch on the right hand side, you are having the properties of the switch. Now here we are having the state button. If I click the state button, switch will open. If I again click the switch, okay, state button, your switch will close. Okay, and as soon as your switch closes, you can see your lamp starts to glow. So in this way you can perform any experiment. You can do the connections as per your choice and you can run the simulation. Okay, now here we are getting the display how we can turn on and turn off the lamp. But suppose I want to measure the current flowing through this lamp, then what I will do, I will stop this simulation. Now I will need ammeter, so all the meters are available in the very first option. So I will click on this and I want current. Okay, so what I will do, I will select the current probe, and where I want to measure the current, I want to measure the current flowing through lamp, so I will connect this probe in series with this lamp. Okay, so friends, now here you can see the I value is dash dash ampere, means this value is not showing. This value will be available when I click on this start simulation button. Okay, so I will click on this start simulation button. Okay, so here you can find 833.33 milliampere, means the current flowing through this lamp will be what? 833 milliampere. Okay, so in this way you can do the simulation for any circuit. Okay, so friends, now this is the value. Now I want the graph for this current. So what I will do, just I will click on the grapher button. So as soon as I click on this grapher button, so graph for the current will be available. So just now we have seen what is the value for the current, 833 milliampere, and that value is constant. Why? Because our input supply is DC source, so again our output current will also become constant. And what is the current we are getting? You can see the dotted line is showing flat horizontal line because it is a DC signal. If you are having AC signal, then here we will get the waveform. Okay, and if you want to see simultaneously the circuit as well as waveform, you can click on this split button. Okay, so if I click on the split button, now circuit as well as waveform is available to me. Now when I click on this switch, what happens? Current flowing through the lamp will stop and this waveform will go to the zero value. So just look at the waveform. So friends, here you can see your lamp is off, and here you can see you are getting no current because no current is flowing through the lamp. Now it is showing some 120 nanoampere, so this is a very negligible current. Okay, so you can almost consider it zero, and on the grapher you can see you are getting zero value. Okay, so in this way you can simulate your circuit. Okay, so once again when I close this switch, again you can see you are getting the current. When I open this switch, again your current will become zero. So friends, in this way you can simulate the circuit by using this MultiSim Live online simulation tool. Okay, again one thing is very important, just I am stopping this simulation. Now on the middle part you are getting this untitled circuit, and before this we are having this star or asterisk sign. So what does this indicate? This circuit is not saved till. Okay, so what I will do, just give name of your choice and press enter. So what happens now, the untitled circuit, it will be known as demo circuit. Okay, now still it is not saved. This asterisk or star sign indicates that this circuit is not saved online. So what you have to do, just go on the left hand side, you are having this 9 square boxes, click on the boxes, you will click on the save button. So now you can see it is saving the file. and now you can see the star sign or asterisk sign before this demo is gone. It means this circuit is now completely saved online. Okay, and next time whenever you log in from any part of the world, you can see this circuit. So suppose I want to go to another circuit. So what I will do, friends, I will again click on this navigation button. Okay, and I will click on go to. Okay, so when I click on go to, there are three options: my circuit. So here whatever circuits you have designed will be visible under my circuits, and public circuit. So what is the advantage of using multisim live? You can, not only you can design your own circuit, but the circuits designed by people all over the world are visible to you. So if you go to the public circuits, so friends, here you can find the circuits designed by designers all over the world. Okay, and here some tags are given. So if I want to design amplifier, just what I will do, I will search amplifier over here and I will hit this search button. So what happens, whatever amplifiers designed by other people will be visible to me. Okay, so suppose I want to use this amplifier, I want to use this common emitter amplifier. Okay, so this was designed by some Mr. IB Hitting. Okay, and it is designed 2 years 7 months ago. So what I will do, friends, I will click on this circuit. Okay, so this dialog box will open. Now here we are having this open circuit button. I will click on this open circuit button. So friends, now you can see the complete circuit designed by another designer is available to me. Okay, and it is totally free of cost. And when I click on this run simulation button, and if I click on the split, so here you can see I am getting the waveforms. Okay, so friends, here what we are having, this voltage is in blue color, so it means the voltage waveform will be in blue color. Okay, here you can find we are having this green color. Okay, so this is your green waveform. Okay, so the color of the meter will indicate which waveform you are getting. Okay, so in this way you can design circuit and you can simulate, you can check the output just like what we are doing in the laboratory. Okay, so this is very useful and powerful tool for simulating basic experiments related to electrical and electronics. Okay, so even though we do not have CRO, even though we do not have the components of desired value, just what we can do, we can design the circuit, we can test the circuit on this online simulation platform. Okay, and if you are getting satisfactory result, then you can go for actual design. So this is the advantage of using multisim live. Okay, and if you want to make any change, just you have to remember, first stop the simulation and then do the changes as per your need. Okay, so suppose I want to keep this circuit as it is and I want to make some changes. I want to design a modified circuit. So what I will do, friends, I will go to this navigation button. Okay, and I will click on save as. Okay, so what happens when I click on save as, now I can give the name of my choice. Okay, and I will click on this OK button. So what happens, this circuit will get saved in your account. Okay, and again one thing, suppose if I click on this navigation button, I am having here export button. Okay, so if I want the image file of this simulation, I can click on schematic image. So what happens, whatever circuit you have designed, so JPEG image of that circuit will get saved. Okay, if I want waveform image of this waveform, I can use grapher image. Suppose I am clicking on this grapher image, so what happens, you can see the image will get saved to my computer. Okay, so if I click on this, so you can open the image in your computer also, or you can save it for future purpose. Okay, if you want the values of your output, you can use grapher data. So what happens, friend, if I click on this, what happens, one CSV file will get downloaded in my computer. Okay, and that file will consist of all the readings, whatever readings you have taken. Okay, so these are various options available here. So friends, I request you to make use of this multisim live platform. It is a very versatile platform. There are various options available, and especially during this pandemic situation, this platform can be very useful to you. You can design any circuit of your choice. Of course, there are some restrictions regarding the number of components available in the libraries, but you can design most of the circuits by using this online simulation tool multisim live. Okay, and what is the best part, they can be accessed from any part of the world. Since these circuits are saved online, you can access them from anywhere. Okay, so I hope now you are fully acquainted with how to use multisim live, and I hope you will use this during your practicals. Okay, so this video is made for educational purpose only. All the rights are reserved with this multisim live. Okay, so friends, thank you very much for watching this. If you are having any difficulties, please ask in the comment section, and if you really like this video, please press the like button, share this with your friends. This can be very useful to others also. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a nice day. Thank you.